Merriam-Webster Dictionary defines courage as the mental or moral strength to venture, persevere, or withstand danger, fear, or difficulty. While this is the dictionary definition of courage, courage means something different to everyone. Elie Wiesel, a Holocaust survivor, author, human rights activist, teacher, and Nobel Peace Prize winner, described courage as this: "People say occasionally that there must be a light at the end of the tunnel. But I believe in those times there was a light in the tunnel. The strange way, there was courage in the ghetto, and there was hope, human hope, in the death camps. Simply an anonymous prisoner giving a piece of his bread to someone who was hungrier than he or she, a father shielding his child, a mother trying to hold back tears so her children would not see her pain. That was courage." Elie Wiesel was born on September 30th in 1928 in Szeged, Transylvania. Elie grew up with his father, mother, and 3 sisters. His father was a respected man within the Jewish community of Szeged and owned a grocery store. It was in 1944 when Wiesel was 15 and his family was placed in the Nazi ghetto. They were later transported to Auschwitz, the largest of the Nazi concentration and death camps. It was there where his mother and younger sister passed away in the gas chambers, but his father and 2 older sisters survived. In an interview with Oprah, Wiesel describes his will to survive as motivated by his father. He said, "I knew that if I died, he would die." Shortly after being in Auschwitz, Wiesel and his father were transferred to Buchenwald concentration camp, where his father would pass away from starvation and dysentery. Wiesel survived life in the concentration camps and was liberated in April of 1945 with the arrival of the U.S. troops. For a few years after being liberated, Elie lived in a French orphanage. He then later went to study literature, philosophy, and psychology at the Sorbonne in Paris. For 10 years after the war, Wiesel refused to speak or write about his Holocaust experiences. While he chose not to write about that, he was a great writer in many other areas. At the age of 19, Wiesel began his career as a journalist. He wrote for both Israeli and French newspapers while also working as a choir master and teaching Hebrew. After meeting with Francois Maurrac, a French author and French resistance member during the Holocaust, he was led to write his best-selling nonfiction book, Night. He first wrote the memoir in Yiddish and titled it, "And the World Remained Silent." He then wrote a shorter version of the novel in French titled Night, which was later translated to English in 1960. After writing Night, Wiesel published over 40 more books, most of them about Holocaust experiences and history. Along with being a writer, Wiesel was also a political activist, speaking out about hatred and promoting human dignity. He was a believer in speaking out when something is not right and interfering in wrongful situations. While being a famous speaker about the Holocaust, he also was an activist for Israel and Bosnian victims of genocide and many other things. Wiesel passed away in July of 2016 at the age of 87. Elie Wiesel left his impression on many people. He gave a voice to other Holocaust survivors who were afraid to speak out, impacted many students through years of teaching, and helped others to understand some of the pain and suffering that so many endured through his powerful words in his book, Night. When I think about courage, I think about Elie Wiesel and all of the words and experiences that he brought to our world during his lifetime. I will leave you with this quote from Wiesel himself. "Sometimes we must interfere. When human lives are endangered, when human dignity is in jeopardy, national borders and sensitivities become irrelevant. Wherever men or women are persecuted because of their race, religion, or political views, that place must, at that moment, become the center of our universe." Thank you.